This is a powerful clearing session to release the 3D paradigm of negative self-beliefs and emotions regarding wealth, finances, and abundance. This process will align your intent with your soul's calling for an abundant, joyful life with unlimited blessings. This clearing session will communicate directly with your superconscious mind, your wise inner being, supporting your conscious intent to release all old negative self-beliefs, predispositions, and toxic emotions arising from childhood that still destructively influence and hinder your ability to attract wealth and financial ease. By virtue of you attending this session, you are giving your superconscious permission to receive instructions to clear low vibrational beliefs and emotions on your behalf, only if it is for your highest and best interest and right for you at this time. Let's begin. Please listen in a quiet, safe place where you will not be disturbed. Breathe slowly through your nose. This will help focus your mind and shift the old energy template. I ask my superconscious to connect with me now for the purpose of this clearing session. Superconscious, please call in the Divine Mother of Unconditional Love and Grace and my higher self to support this process, all in accordance with the light of truth and love. I call upon Spirit, my I Am Presence, Superconscious, guides, light beings, ascended masters and angels to be present and fully support my heartfelt intent to transition into the new paradigm of 5D abundance, peace and love as a high vibrational open-hearted being of light that fully recognizes my sovereignty and divinity. Healing preparation. Superconscious, please connect to the healing support centers. Awaken and connect to the heart center. Awaken and connect to the throat chakra. Awaken and connect to the solar plexus chakra. Illuminate the DNA inside of each cell. Awaken the prefrontal cortex, the third eye. Superconscious, please prepare a transitional healing room now, ready for this and all future clearing sessions. Connect your room with the illumined presence of the Divine Feminine of Unconditional Love. Superconscious, this healing room will facilitate the safe transition and processing of all personality parts, the pain body, and offer a safe and loving haven for the inner child to heal fully. Superconscious do all the arrangements needed for the healing process to be fully supported. Please continue with the clearing post-session slowly and safely without disturbing the main personality. Now, take a couple of deep breaths and bring your awareness into this present moment. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Imagine for a moment a pure, pristine ball of light above your head, and with your conscious permission, this light now cascades down and flows into your head, flowing into your face, neck and throat. It flows down your arms, forearms, hands and fingertips. This pristine healing light flows down your spine, your chest, heart center, solar plexus, pelvis, and deep into the organs, the bones, into every fiber and cell of your being. It goes deep into your hips and thighs, knees, calves, feet and toes. It then emanates out of your skin, creating a cocoon of light all around you. Superconscious. Scarcity and poverty conscious beliefs are passed down through the generations, creating a block to financial ease and flow. This leads to disempowering belief systems, controlling our financial expectations, and ultimately blocking us from accessing the paradigm of wealth consciousness. These negative self-beliefs create a rigid money mindset, keeping us held within a 3D paradigm of hardship, struggle, lack, and fear. It becomes a difficult cycle to break. Superconscious, the purpose of this session is to completely clear this old poverty paradigm, replacing it with positive beliefs and emotions that set the foundation for an abundant life of financial ease and flow. Superconscious self-beliefs of poverty consciousness in the old paradigm are: I am undeserving of financial flow and ease. Life for me is all about financial struggle and strife. There's not enough money for me. Being poor is all I can expect in life. Spirituality is not aligned with wealth creation. I must work really hard to earn money. I'm powerless over my financial situation. Abundance doesn't happen for me. Money is the root of all evil. And money creation is easy for other people and not me. Now, focus on the beliefs that deeply resonate with you, or or any similar beliefs. Feel your way into them. And know that by hearing them, they have been activated and identified in your consciousness and are now ready to be released. Close your eyes and listen, and allow your superconscious to clear them now. The beliefs command. Superconscious, please target the energetic structure of these disempowering beliefs and all similar beliefs. Identify the present-day timeline that has been created from these beliefs and follow it back to the core defining event or events. Superconscious, identify all elements, components, attachments, associated and dissociated, and clear the entire paradigm within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Superconscious, gather up all energetic cords of discord and bind them together. Disconnect and release now. Delete as mandatory. Clear within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Just breathe and allow. Let your superconscious do all the work. New belief reinforcement. Superconscious, please reinforce new positive beliefs of: I create wealth and abundance with ease and joy, and I am in perfect alignment with the wealth paradigm. Deepen and expand these new beliefs and their self-perceptive emotional potential and influence in this present moment and across all future timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Superconscious, take the deepest essence of these positive beliefs and weave them into future timelines for positive and expanded outcomes aligned with self-empowerment and self-love. To a complete change history and everything as needed. Thank you. Now we will focus on clearing emotions. Superconscious, emotions from the old paradigm of poverty consciousness are shame, unworthiness, anger, fear, despair, hopelessness, worry, unlucky, inadequate, discouraged, and disappointed. Now focus on the emotions that deeply resonate with you and feel your way into them. And know that by hearing them, they have been activated and identified in your consciousness and are now ready to be released. Close your eyes, listen and allow your superconscious to clear them now. The emotion command. Superconscious, please target the energetic structure of these disempowering emotions and all similar emotions, all associated and dissociated elements within the structure. Identify the present-day timeline these emotions created and follow it back to the core defining events and experiences. Superconscious, identify all elements, known and unknown, associated and dissociated, and clear the entire paradigm within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Gather up all energetic cords of discord and bind them together. Disconnect and release now. Delete as mandatory. Clear within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Thank you. Just breathe and observe. Emotions, positive reinforcement. Superconscious, please reinforce emotions of excitement, wealth, abundance, motivated, inspired, and connected. Anchor these in the heart center. Deepen and expand this new emotional potential and influence in this present moment and across all future timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Superconscious, take the deepest essence of these positive emotions and weave them into future timelines for positive and expanded outcomes aligned with self-worth, self-esteem, and self-love. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Thank you. Mindset. Now we will place our awareness on negative mindsets within the old poverty consciousness paradigm. Superconscious, negative mindsets are: it's too hard, I can't, it's impossible, what's the point, I'm out of my depth, I don't know where to start, it's not fair, and I'm just unlucky. Now focus on the mindsets that deeply resonate with you and feel your way into them. And know that by hearing them, they have been activated and identified in your consciousness and are now ready to be released. Close your eyes, listen, and allow your superconscious to clear them now. mindset command. Superconscious, please identify any other mindsets, conscious and unconscious, that are a similar vibration to the mindsets we are treating now, and treat them one by one in the perfect order. Dive deep into the core of these barriers. Target and treat the entire mindset paradigm. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Superconscious, please target all the broken agreements, nature's agreement, condemnations, inner conflicts and judgments. Identify all the components, elements and attachments, and all associated and dissociated elements within the structure, and clear the entire paradigm within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. And Superconscious, gather up all energetic cords of discord and bind them together. Disconnect and release now. Delete as mandatory. Again, clear within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Just breathe and observe. Inner child, Superconscious, please identify all old poverty consciousness, core defining beliefs held within the inner child. Target and treat the entire paradigm. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Gather all cords of discord and bundle them together. Disconnect and release now. Delete as mandatory. Clear within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Ancestry, Superconscious, please identify all old poverty consciousness beliefs passed down from the mother's ancestral timeline and the father's ancestral timeline. Dive deep into the core of ancestral deprivation, lack and scarcity. Target and treat the entire paradigm. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Gather up all the energetic cords of discord and bind them together. Disconnect and release now. Delete as mandatory. Clear within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Attachments. Superconscious, please identify and send to the light all elements, attachments, bindings, intrusions, entities, components and fields. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Gather up all energetic cords of discord and bind them together. Disconnect and release now. Delete as mandatory. Clear within this physical timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions and reality. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Thank you. Healing room. Superconscious, please place all willing and all reluctant sub-pain parts in your healing room. Unwilling pain parts, please listen closely. You can trust the light. You are already a part of the light, but have forgotten this fact. I am here as a messenger to remind you there is everything to gain. You are merging with the evolved aspect of yourself, and here you will find harmony and peace. Once you have assimilated sufficient healing light, you can join the haven of the main personality, where there is safety, peace and love. Life will be deeply fulfilling and joyful, as all parts of you are synchronized as a coherent team, beautifully blended and working together for the benefit of mind, body, heart and soul. So Superconscious, please establish a 2-week future-paced timeline from today's date for integration. Please target and clear all active elements within this timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Superconscious, please replace all cleared issues with wholeness, worthiness, self-care, self-respect, self-appreciation, and self-love as your new awakened heart reality. Dive deep into the heart of self-love. Expand and multiply these high vibration states, regenerating and rejuvenating the heart center, enabling your nervous system to upgrade, your body to heal, and your chakra system to align. This state of being is one with who you are. It is the truth of who you are. Superconscious, self-love is aligned with heart-centered consciousness and ultimately the purpose of this healing process as we progress forwards into the awakened heart paradigm. Please anchor this truth in your heart and expand and strengthen it until unconditional love is all that remains. As unconditional love is your very essence and birthright, pain parts are not permitted to interfere with this expansive process and are to remain in the transitional healing room until sufficiently cleared of low vibrational elements. Superconscious, this is steadily raising your vibration, and life will graciously reflect this evolved state, because from the density of darkness never has the calling for the light been more powerful. With every healed issue, The law of attraction is summoned with unparalleled support to create an abundant and joyful life, full of financial ease and flow. It is universal law. Superconscious, please connect to the universe and open the gateway to allow love from source to flow freely. Keep the gateway open and raise the vibration to the perfect frequency for you at this time. Connecting to self-love, self-worth, and self-appreciation. Superconscious, dive into the heart of self-love. Connect to the purest vibration of unconditional love. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Superconscious, dive into the heart of self-worth and connect to the absolute truth of your innate worthiness. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. And Superconscious, dive into the heart of self-appreciation and connect to the deepest heartfelt perspective of self-appreciation. Do a complete change history and everything as needed. Please deepen and reinforce the heart qualities of strength, honor, dignity, courage, compassion, kindness, and empathy, and activate them so you are aligned with high frequency emotions and high vibrational energies going forward. And clear all contradicting low vibrational energies across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality with reverence and gentleness. Thank you. Chakra upgrade. Superconscious, please clear the 3 earthly chakras of all components, elements, intrusions, attachments, and fields. Go through each chakra individually, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, and clear all low vibrational beliefs and emotions that are parallel in frequency to the clearing we have done today. Superconscious, do a complete change history and everything as needed across this timeline from conception and across all timelines, time, space, dimensions, and reality. Thank you. Superconscious, please conclude the session for today. Continue with the process of clearing and healing in the most harmonious and balanced way, without disturbing the main personality. Place all memories, beliefs, experiences, and elements known and unknown that still need to be processed in the healing room. Replace with positive memories and beliefs. Surround your heart center in pristine light, allowing the heart to settle peacefully. And so it is. Superconscious, in deepest gratitude,